Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, uh, good morning, everyone. The this kind uh, for opportunity, I'd like to present the topics about the morphosyntax, which is analyzing of the internal structure of the words. Well, as we know, morphosyntax is one of the linguistic branch, which mostly talk about the internal structures of the words. So the focus of the discussion in the morphosyntax actually uh, break down into two categories, that is morphology and syntax. The first one, morphology, actually discuss about the internal structure of the words. Meanwhile, the syntax discuss about how words are constructed to form the bigger forms, that is praise, and how phrases are formed to formulate the bigger uh, shape, that is clause or sentences. So the integrated between the two, morphology and syntax, becomes the morphosyntax. So if we analyze the morphosyntax, absolutely we are talking about the how words are derived from the stem, and also um, the words is influenced by the uh, other morphemes to form another words, and also brings another meanings. And from those words, we put them together into a set of a number of words, which brings a very complete meanings. That's we call a sentence. And how sentences are constructed from the words is discussed under the syntax. Well, before we study um, about the syntax, firstly we have to concern first how um, the words as the core of discussion in morphology. Actually, there are some division of word classes that sometimes people call it as a part of a speech. Actually, there are two kinds of division of the words. That is, those are content words, uh, which comprises nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Meanwhile, the function words consist of conjunction, preposition, articles, and pronouns. We call the content words, uh, in this case, the content words can be attached by another morphemes, and it will derive a new words and a new meanings. So, um, from nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, where they can be easily attached by another morphemes. They are free to be attached. But while the function words, they cannot derive the new class of words. Okay? Even though they are lexical, but in this case, they cannot be attached by another morphemes anymore. So for example, conjunctions, but, and they cannot be attached by another morphemes such as as or ed. It's quite different with the nouns. Um, Nouns can be attached by another morphemes to form at least from singular form to plural forms. We can easily attach the morpheme as. For example, book as a singular form become the plurals forms when it is attached by the morpheme as uh, at the back of the words book. That is books as the plural nouns. Okay. The next Um, Firstly, we try to analyze or to determine the class of each of the following words. For example, the uh, word of betterment. Betterment actually is a noun, and if we analyze more or we break down the betterment into a small parts of the morphemes, so the core of the stem of the betterment is actually the best, okay? The better uh, as the core, meanwhile the um, bound morphemes meant uh, attached to the better to form the new word of class. So from the better as the adjectives, uh, once the meant attached to better and it derives the new word or the new class of the words, a noun. Betterment is a noun, and what better is adjective. So the second one is D. We suppose that we try to find the lexical functions from the dictionary. The actually is the article, and the also uh, is categorized as the function words. Him. What about him? Him is a pronoun, and pronoun also is a function words. Yeah. Um, the next one is elegant. Elegant is adjective. Then adjective also is um, being under the content words because elegant can be changed to another words when they are attached or it is attached by another morphemes. For example, regency. The next one is inconvenience. Inconvenience is a noun, um, and noun itself is content words. The next, eloquently. Eloquently is an adverb, and adverb is also a content words. The next one is comply. Comply is a verb. Comply is content word as well. Inasmuch as is a conjunction, and conjunctions is categorized uh, into function words. And the last one is over. Over is a preposition. Preposition is categorized as well uh, as the function words. I think that's all of about our discussion for today. Thank you very much for kind attention.